Hello Sagittarius, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. Welcome to my channel and thank you for tuning in. This is your love and life reading focused on the second half of September, so from the 16th through the 30th. It's general as always, guys. It will not resonate with every single Sagittarius out there, so please do take from it what makes sense for you and let the rest go. If you are interested in a private reading, that information is down below in the description box, and I will also have a list of all of the card decks that I do feature during my readings. All right, Sagittarius, so let's get started. I wanted to grab a focus message from the Guardian Angel Tarot card deck by Radleigh Valentine to start off this reading for you. So let's go ahead and do that. So angels and spirit guides for Sagittarius, please. Second half of September. Let's go ahead and grab a focus message for you. Let's take a look. Let me grab this one. Okay, this is actually the equivalent of the Six of Cups in traditional tarot. This card reads, open your heart, allow love to grow and bloom all around you. You've waited for this emotionally fulfilling experience for such a long time, and now the time has come. Make your choices by listening to your heart and then following the steps you're guided to take. Joy will lead you to a vibrant and healthy life. Wow, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh, actually, you know what? I said Six of Cups. This is the Lover's card. That's the Lover's card, not Six of Cups. That is the Lover's card in traditional tarot. So that's a beautiful message that's coming through for some of you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and grab an additional focus message from the Lover's Tarot, the heart-shaped deck. So angels and spirit guides for Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and grab an additional focus message from this deck. It says transformation. This card reads, your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. That is beautiful, guys. That's a great message coming through. So not only do we have the Lover's card being represented there, but we now have transformation. So if you guys are having challenges in your relationship at this time, and for some of you guys, you might actually be connecting with a Gemini. That is part of the energy of that Lover's card. You know, that's certainly coming through. So let's see how it plays itself out for this reading. All right, this is also the Lover's Oracle. It's clearly not heart-shaped. This is a completely different deck from Germany, but also called Lover's Oracle. So let's go ahead and grab an additional focus message, Sagittarius, for you from this deck as well. I like this one. Beautiful. This one says, two souls with but a single thought, two hearts that beat as one. I forget which sign this came through for as well. If you're a cross watcher and happen to come across that sign, that may be the person that you're thinking about for this reading. To me, I tap into soulmate connections from that particular message. So we have three focus messages here that are completely about love and romance, very focused on that. Transformation happening in regard to a love connection. Allow love to grow and bloom all around you, and two souls with but a single thought, two hearts that beat as one. So very heavy soulmate energy, Sagittarius, that's coming through here so far. So let's dive right into it with the Romance Angels card deck, and let's take a look and see what else we can grab for you for the second half of September. Focusing on love and romance for Sagittarius, please. So let's take a look and see if there are any challenges that need to come through here. Okay, very playful energy. Playfulness to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I do feel, Sagittarius, that when you spend time with this person, you guys really have a lot of fun together. This person may also be either younger than you, or perhaps you are the younger counterpart in this connection. Somebody who's coming forward with very youthful energy. What else, please, for Sagittarius? Okay, we've got very soon coming through. This card reads, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So there is a decision that needs to be made here. And once that is made, that's actually going to move the relationship to the next phase. So if things have been stagnant, if you guys have had challenges in the relationship, there has to be a step that's taken. Either you need to take that first step, Sagittarius, or the person that you're thinking about for this reading has to take that first initial step to reach out to you so that you guys can actually work through what is challenging your relationship at this time. But what's coming through here is that we've got a very deep spiritual connection between two people. There's a lot of love here. And this card does read, your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So what is it in your relationship that you need to conquer that is challenging you at this time? What else, please, for Sagittarius? What else do we need to know? Angels and spirit guides for Sagittarius. There's a lot of chemistry, guys. So much chemistry between you and this person. A lot. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Look at the card right after that. We do have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. If you have not been having very productive interactions with each other, especially when you guys are talking, if you're coming at each other and just being angry and tearing each other down and not seeing eye to eye, this is calling for you to have conversations where you're being fully honest with this person, and they have to be very honest with you about what they're going through, what they're feeling, and that will allow you guys to be able to tackle whatever challenges and obstacles might be getting in the way of you guys coming back into the 3D as if you are in separation. If you're together but just having some issues at this time, you have to talk about it, because what's coming through here is that you have a lot of love for this person, Sagittarius. There's a lot of chemistry here. You guys are coming through as soulmates. When you spend time with this person, you have a lot of love and fun with them, but there has to be a decision that needs to be made here. And once that decision is implemented, then you guys can start solving whatever problems you guys are going through at this time. Let's grab one more card. One more card, please, for Sagittarius. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. This person, whenever this card comes through for me, it taps into somebody that you met, Sagittarius, that they were unlike anyone else that you've ever dated before. They fall outside of that category of your typical type. Somebody that you wouldn't expect to have ever fallen for. Perhaps they are of a different background from you, a different ethnicity. For some of you guys, I do feel that there is a bit of an age gap between you and this person. For some of you guys, it's not a huge age gap, but there is an age gap there. And for some of you guys, there is quite a substantial age gap. So it really depends on how you're resonating with that. But again, another reference to soulmate. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. Perhaps it is those very differences that have caused tension in the relationship, but it's also those differences that have brought you guys together and that have created this amazing chemistry between you and this person. Okay, but clearly there are challenges going on at the moment, possibly, that's preventing you guys from having those productive conversations. Okay, but it can happen. You just have to dedicate enough energy and time towards it. All right, so let's add to this with some Mystic Moon oracles. What else do we need to know at this time for Sagittarius, please? Angels and spirit guides. Let's see what else. What else needs to be communicated at this time for Sagittarius? Angels and spirit guides, please bring it forward for me. We do have that bound energy, okay? Somebody feeling bound to a person or a situation. Perhaps this is part of the energy that has caused a rift in the relationship, because this, for me, taps into the Devil card in traditional tarot. For some of you guys, you may actually be thinking about a Capricorn for this particular reading, okay? This is creating some sort of stagnation in the relationship. Somebody who is feeling trapped somehow in some way, shape, or form, to where they feel that they can't either make a move or make a decision to move the situation forward. And so perhaps it falls on you, Sagittarius, to take that first step, because this card does read, clearly decide what it is that you want so that it comes to you now. And if this person that you're thinking about is feeling bound to somebody else, perhaps it might be an ex that they can't seem to let go of, or perhaps they're still interacting and there's a very unhealthy, toxic connection there. That's part of the issues here that needs to be resolved in order for you guys to move forward. Perhaps that is part of what's been so hard for you guys to talk about, especially if this person might still be attached energetically and vibrationally to somebody else that they were in a relationship with before. This could also be reversed, Sagittarius, and this might be you, actually. Okay? But there is a desire to end whatever negative conditions are coming forward from this Devil card. You might also, Sagittarius, be dealing with somebody who's had addictions. Okay, that is part of that Devil card. Addictions, whether it comes in the form of alcoholism, drug abuse, sex abuse, something as simple as overeating, being addicted to food, that is an addiction as well. So addictions come in many forms, guys, but at the end of the day, it is a form of codependency, self-limiting behaviors. So if that's resonating with you, and if there's somebody in your life that you are in separation from or having challenges with, and they're dealing with that, all the more reason to have these conversations with them so that you guys can start tackling the issues and the problems. If they need to go get help for their issues, then perhaps that's part of the obstacle that's keeping you guys in either separation or preventing you from moving on to the next phase of your connection. Okay, let's add to this. What else, please, for Sagittarius? See, somebody needs forgiveness. Somebody needs forgiveness, Sagittarius. I do feel that there is somebody who is in this mental space that is in need of your forgiveness. Perhaps they know that they hurt you. Perhaps that's part of the reason why you guys are not together if you are in separation. And part of this forgiveness can come about by talking. But I feel if you guys are at a distance from each other, whether energetically, whether geographically, whatever the case may be, that is preventing this person from coming towards you to be able to talk to you, that might actually be the barrier that's keeping you guys separated at this time. And if this person who's coming through with that bound energy, part of the energy there is that there might have been a third party, they might have already been involved with somebody else, or you might have been involved with somebody else, Sagittarius. Whoever's resonating with that. But now, given time and separation and regretting actions, somebody is coming forward in need of that forgiveness. But I do feel that, you and this person, you guys care for each other, you love each other, but there are challenges that have kind of created this dark cloud over your relationship. Let's see what else for you. What else needs to come through? Yeah, here we go again. That victim card. You know, someone's hands are tied. Feeling bound. Very similar energies from these two cards. Bound and victim. Could be my divine feminine in this scenario, who is feeling bound to another person. This is what I'm getting from this, Sagittarius. Okay. Some of you guys were in a relationship, somebody that you feel is your soulmate, and your soulmate may have stepped out on the connection to pursue a third-party situation. And energetically, they might still be very attracted to that person, but they're trying to work on the relationship with you. But part of the problem there, part of the barrier, is that you guys are just not able to communicate the way you used to, because there's still healing involved here. Somebody needs forgiveness, someone needs to apologize, and somebody needs forgiveness. And somebody needs to release their attachment to someone or something. Whether it is an addiction, whether it is a person, a situation where they're feeling bound to it, feeling like a victim, their hands are tied, they can't move. Could be your soulmate who is in this space, but it could be reversed as well. So, you know, take it for however way it's playing out in your life, guys. Look at the card after that, though. We do have a fresh start, so that's beautiful. And the card after that is fifth dimension. So during this time of separation, guys, I do feel that you're still connecting. You are coming forward as soulmates, so you guys are still connecting in the 5D instead of the 3D. But you are being given the opportunity to start over. But the only way that this fresh start is going to come into play is if you guys talk with each other honestly and face your challenges openly and deal with it. This is something that can't be swept under the rug. It has to be dealt with. Has to be dealt with. And for those of you guys who were married and are in separation, perhaps professional counseling might be a part of the assistance that is needed here. That will bring about those productive interactions with each other by way of actually facing each other and talking things through. I do feel that for some of you that needs to be a part of the equation here, part of the decision. Okay? All right, guys, let's add to this, Sagittarius, with some psychic tarot, and let's see what else comes through. Angels and spirit guides for Sagittarius for the second half of September. What else is going on in love, in life for the second half of September? Please bring it forward for Sagittarius at this time. What else do you need to be made aware of at this time, guys? Let's take a look. Beautiful. You have the Hope card. That is the Star card, guys, in traditional tarot. You might be thinking of an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, but the Star card is typically associated with Aquarius. So for some of you guys, you might be thinking of specifically an Aquarius, but of course it doesn't have to be. This is giving you hope and faith, restored faith, optimism, finally, peace and healing that is happening here. It is a wish come true in time. You know, it might take some time for things to eventually get going, but I do feel, again, once that decision is made, sooner rather than later, then things are eventually going to start shifting towards a better direction. You know, we do have a wish that will eventually come true here between you and this person, as well as other areas of your life, Sagittarius, that you feel need attention. whatever it is that you're wishing for at this time has the potential to manifest in time. I don't feel that it's going to happen the second half of September, but I do feel eventually the ball will start rolling towards that direction. You know, because part of the star card's energy is to bless situations that seem impossible with possibilities. You know, where it doesn't seem so dire, to where it doesn't seem like it's just never going to happen or end up working itself out, because the impossible can absolutely be possible. You have to tap into your intuition and what you're feeling by way of your goals, by way of your desires, by way of your dreams. You know, as long as you maintain that positive attitude, then the universe will work on your behalf to make sure that whatever it is that you're wishing for, whatever it is that you're dreaming about, can manifest and come true for you. Part of the energy too of the star card is two people who have a lot of love for each other. It's a strong love between two people, and that certainly is tapping into the energies of this Lover's card, as well as this card reading two souls with but a single thought, two hearts that beat as one. I mean, soulmate energy coming through from that, guys. And we do, as I mentioned, that's the Lover's card in traditional tarot. That's part of the energy of that star card. Things are ultimately going to work itself out better than you thought, Sagittarius. But, you know, you got to have faith. And part of the star's energy as well is to restore your faith. Okay? And look at the card right after that. We do have victory and success represented by the Six of Wands. Fire energy. That is your own energy right there. You will be victorious. You will be successful, Sagittarius. This is progress. This is uplifting your self-confidence in love and life. Not just in regard to your romantic connections. This pertains to your life as well. All areas that are being challenged, you will be victorious and successful. There may be times when you don't feel that, but I'm telling you, the potential for things to move in this direction is here. It's here for you, Sag, okay? Let's add to this. What else do we need to know for Sagittarius? We do have the Emperor. That's a great card too. The Emperor, authority, structure, control, fatherhood. This might be tapping into your own energy, Sag, if you happen to be divine masculine, certainly. If you already have children, perhaps you and this person have children together. This could certainly also be tapping into a father figure in your life. But this is somebody who has the ability to solve problems. They're a very logical thinker here. This is somebody who is strong, very masculine in nature. Someone of high influence. This person, you know, it's very interesting because, as I mentioned with that star card, a wish will be coming true. With the Emperor card being represented here, this person can achieve their desires. Their dreams are realized. Could be you, Sag, okay? So don't give up on what it is that you want to manifest in your life. You know, not to say that the road is going to be perfectly smooth moving forward. There's always bumps along that road. But you're very resilient. stay positive, and you can achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. You've got victory and success represented by that Six of Wands energy. Let's grab some more. I do feel sometimes that your faith wavers when you're going through challenging times, but just know that that's a temporary thing. There is a fresh start that's coming in for you. There will be growth in situations that are challenging you at this time, whether that is romantic in nature, whether that is pertaining to other aspects of your life that just have been stagnant and you need to see things shifting towards a better direction. Well, part of that energy from that fresh start card is going to offer you that. Look at that, see? We've got the Ace of Wands coming through, passion ignited. So if things are stagnant, if things are challenging in regard to your romantic connection with this person you're thinking about for this reading, things are going to start fresh. Part of that energy, fresh start. You're going to get a new beginning with this person. And this is your own energy. That's fire energy right there. This is somebody who inspires you, Sagittarius. You have a lot of love for this person. Again, what I'm feeling here is that you feel that they are your soulmate, and whatever challenges you guys are going through at this time, I do feel with the right type of approach towards a productive conversation and forgiveness and healing and a fresh start that's being represented here, you guys can ultimately work it out. You can work it out. Bottom card, we do have the Three of Pentacles. For some of you guys, you might be thinking of an an earth sign for this particular reading. So Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. This card does indicate recognition and reward. So for some of you, you might actually either receive a raise or a promotion or a completely new position at work. Whatever the case may be, you will be recognized for your hard work. You will be rewarded either financially or through just a positive switch in how things are going for you in your career. So that's really nice. And of course, the opposite side of that card is that we do have a 3 here. So for some of you, again, it might be tapping into that third party element in a situation that's challenging your relationship. But I do feel that that is short-lived. If it hasn't ended already, I don't think it's going to last much longer. And eventually, I do see you and your person, this person that you feel is your soulmate, Sagittarius, you will have the fresh start that you are looking for. And passion ignited, okay? It's going to give you guys a fresh, brand new start to welcome in the passions that you guys feel and this chemistry that is between the two of you. I feel it's always been there. But it's much better in the 3D, isn't it, compared to that 5D energy. All right, so let's move on. I would like to start the conversation going between you and this person, Sag. So I'd like to pull some messages from the Twin Flame Messages Volume 1 deck by Mystic Moon. So let's take a look. I'm not going to label these messages with either Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine. Take it for however way it makes sense for you. You don't have to resonate with a twin flame connection or even each and every card that comes through in this reading. Whatever bits and parts make sense for you, that is what's meant for you, okay? And release the rest. All right, guys, let's take a look and see who needs to speak up here. Words, thoughts, feelings, emotions, either from you, Sag, or the person you're thinking about. We have being apart has been life-changing for me. Okay, so the person that you are in separation from, they've had a lot of time to think about what it is that they want. They've had a lot of time to heal. They've had a lot of time, I feel, to work through their issues, their own personal issues. So they have grown, and that ultimately is contributing to this fresh start and that Ace of Wands energy that's coming through here. A brand new beginning, a new beginning. And look at this next card. How could you still love me after all I've done? So to me, I'm tapping into this forgiveness card that's coming through here. Whoever is resonating with that forgiveness card, you know, it's either you, Sag, or the person that you are in separation from. They know they did wrong. They know they hurt you. They need your forgiveness. And they're truly wondering, you know, as much as I love you, could you still love me after all I've done? The card after that, I'm reminded of you constantly. So they think about you, I feel, all the time. The card after that, I can't help but read this one. If I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. Okay? Part of those choices was that somebody entered into a third-party situation. And I feel that if they could turn back the clock, they would have certainly made different choices that wouldn't have hurt you, that wouldn't have affected the dynamic of the chemistry and relationship that you guys had built and shared. I feel it would be much different if they could go back in time and change things. All right, Sag. So let's add to this with some unspoken messages from the Volume 2 deck by Fire Witch Tarot, because I feel like there is more that needs to be expressed here. Once again, I'm not labeling these divine feminine or masculine. Whatever is resonating with you, take from it what benefits you. So angels and spirit guides, who else needs to speak up here? What else needs to be expressed at this time between Sagittarius, the person that they're thinking about for this reading? What else, please? I'm trying to find a new distraction to get you off my mind. So while you guys are in separation, they're trying to distract themselves, but I really feel like they're just not being very successful because you guys are still connecting in that fifth dimension. They can't deny the chemistry. They can't deny the fact that at the end of the day, you guys are soulmates. You share this very deep spiritual connection with each other. So perhaps part of this energy is that it hurts too much to be saturating themselves and thinking about you 24/7. So they're trying to find a new distraction so that they don't have to think about you all the time. But what I feel from that is that they're just not successful in their efforts because they think of you all the freaking time. That's what I feel from that. And look at this bottom card. This one's a little bit hard to read sometimes on camera, but it does read, "My love, do not cry for me. A higher power has a plan for us to be together. Please have faith." Please have faith. They still have love for you. I feel it's mutual, Sagittarius. I do feel that. And this fresh start is coming through to give you a second opportunity, a second chance at love with this person. All you guys need to do is somebody needs to take that first step. Somebody needs to make that first ultimate decision to reach out and say, you know what, let's talk about it. That first step to forgive, that first step to apologize, so that you guys can just come back into the 3D and just continue on and start over and love each other the way I feel you guys are meant to. I feel, Sagittarius, that for some of you guys, that's a part of what you've been wishing for this person to come back, for you guys to come back together so that you can work through the challenges that have overwhelmed this connection. And I feel that you will have that opportunity. Okay, let's move on to some Infinity Oracle by Fire Witch Tarot. So angels and spirit guides for Sagittarius, please, for the second half of September. What else do we need to know, please? What else do we need to know, please? Yes. Do you see this? Restoring faith. Restoring faith. And this card reads, you know, my love, do not cry for me. A higher power has a plan for us to be together. Please have faith. You know, and I do feel that that's exactly what's going to happen, is that your faith will ultimately be restored here. That's beautiful. And for some of you guys, I do feel that you have turned to prayer to bless the situation, and not just in regard to your romantic issues, okay? I do feel that there are certain situations that you're dealing with at this time, Sagittarius, unrelated to your love connections, that are challenging you at this time. And ultimately, I do feel that that's temporary, and ultimately you will be very victorious and successful in all aspects of your life. So just hang tight. Hang tight, okay? Let's grab one more. What else, please, for Sagittarius for the second half of September? Ooh, this says undress. So for those of you guys who can remember times when you were intimate with this person, they certainly are still reminiscing and feeling nostalgic about that. Still remembering times when you guys were intimate and physically connecting with each other. I feel that that is mutual. You guys still remember those times, and intense chemistry in and out of the bedroom. Look at this card right after that. Divine masculine, warmth of emotions. So I feel perhaps if you are divine feminine tuning in, part of the issues that had risen in this relationship is that perhaps the divine masculine in the connection just wasn't investing fully in how things were going in the relationship. And finally, you know, they're very much in their feelings, warmth of emotions, finally coming to realize, you know, oh, you are my soulmate. Oh, I do love you. Oh, I do want to spend the rest of my life with you. You know, this is very joyful energy from the divine masculine. I feel whoever is resonating with the divine masculine energy, that he is madly in love with his person. A lot of love here between two people, guys. A lot. Okay? So let's move on with some signs from Spirit Love Oracle. What else, please, for Sagittarius? Angels and spirit guides. Please bring it forward for me. What else, please, for Sagittarius for the second half of September? Yeah, thorns and hardship. It hasn't been an easy road for some of you. You know, challenging times, not just in relation to your love connections, but challenging times as well in your life, whether that pertains to other relationships, your health, career, money matters, obligations, responsibilities. You've had your fair share of heartbreak, Sagittarius. I do feel that, but you know, I ultimately do feel that you will come out of that and you will heal from it. You will be victorious, as I had mentioned. Very successful energy there. And you have hope. Things will ultimately improve. Okay. So yeah, it's going back to that restoring faith energy, that whatever hardships you've endured, you will overcome them. You will be offered a fresh start. We've got a couple. Okay. We have songs, information, and we have hammer, force. Okay. So what I'm grabbing from that is there might be particular songs, Sagittarius, that you hear that might remind you of this person that you're thinking about for this reading. That could also be what they're going through when they hear certain songs and they reminisce about you, and it just triggers that energy of your vibration towards this person whenever they hear that particular song. They remember you and the love just comes flooding in. And so it really, for me, goes back to, you know, I'm trying to find a new distraction to get you off my mind, but even if they go for a ride and turn on the radio, there's something that comes on that reminds them of you. So they just can't get away from it. Hammer and force. What I tap into from that is that you cannot force a situation to progress any further than it's meant to. You can't force somebody to do something that they don't want to do. So this is reminding you, Sag, that this situation has to unfold the way it's meant to. Okay, you just need to loosen your reins of wanting things to progress so quickly that the universe doesn't have a chance to step in and work on your behalf, because you have a wish that is about to be fulfilled and manifest itself in 3D. So have faith. You know, that's part of this energy. Restoring your faith, holding onto your faith that at the end of the day, everything is going to work itself out. All right. Let's move on to some healing messages for you. So angels and spirit guides for Sagittarius. Some healing messages, please. For Sagittarius for the second half of September. What else do we need at this time? Some healing thoughts, healing messages, please, for Sagittarius. Let me grab the bottom card. Oh my. Okay. So for those of you who have lost faith and need to restore your faith, you are being blessed by your guardian angel. Okay. So if times are challenging, if times are just looking bleak at the moment in whatever way it is representing itself in your life, just know that you're being looked after, Sagittarius. You're not alone, okay? Your guardian angel is watching out for you. And guys, look at this. We have a soulmate, okay? We've got the Lover's card. We've got this card right here that to me is tapping into soulmate energy already. And it's being confirmed here. So I do feel you will have the opportunity to start fresh and reconnect with your soulmate. I do see that. Beautiful. All right, so let's close out your reading, Sagittarius, with some final thoughts from the guardian angels here, as we have a guardian angel card being represented already. Let's see what else they have to say. All right. Oh God, you won't believe this. Wow. So I pulled the Judgment card, but look at this bottom card. Guardian angel. That's a definite sign here. Restoring faith, guardian angel. You're being looked after, Sagittarius. You are not alone. Okay? This card reads Judgment. Let go of your fear of being judged. You are good enough. It is time to unlock all that you have kept safely locked away in your heart. Your true essence and potential have been restricted by structure and method for long enough. There is no right or wrong way, just be you. It's so true. Excuse me. I've been talking so much, guys, I'm losing my voice. Hold on one second. Okay. And finally, as I mentioned, here we are again with a guardian angel card. This card reads Trust. All unfolds in perfect timing. You are one with divine will. Focus only on love, and all you truly desire will manifest at the most perfect moment. Be patient. I, your guardian angel, am watching over you. You know, look at that. Sorry for my voice. My throat is super tickly. Guardian angel, watching out for you. Restoring faith. So if you have lost faith, if your faith has been wavering, just know that everything is going to work itself out, not just in regard to your romantic relationship, but other aspects of your life that are challenging you. You do have the Star card giving you hope. Your guardian angels watching out for you. Okay? All right, guys. So I'm going to leave it right there. Whatever part of this reading makes sense for you, I do hope that it offered you the guidance that you're looking for. And if you want a personal private reading for yourself, all of that information is down below in the description box. And I will be back very soon, guys, with your bonus reading. So definitely keep a lookout for that. If you happen to be one of the top 4 signs that with the most viewed videos for the second half, you've got a bonus reading coming. All right, guys. But aside from all that, I will have extra readings throughout the month regardless. So thank you as always for being here, and I will see you guys very soon. Take care.